Hello everyone, this is 90 Hermit, and today I want to tell you about the Tarot Reading Festival in Montreal, which happened on the weekend of the 21st and 22nd. It was 3 days: Friday night, Friday the 20th, Saturday the 21st of September, and Sunday the 22nd of September. So basically it was in Montreal in a hotel near the airport. It was in the hotel's conference room. It's the second time that this is happening. Last year was only one day, a Friday night in September also. And this is the second year that David Lacopla is organizing this event. And I really enjoy going to it, especially it's in my city, it's in Montreal, so it's accessible to me and I don't have to pay the travel fees or the hotel fees. So I didn't attend Friday night. I was just too tired coming back from Ottawa. But I showed up on Saturday and Sunday, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. So the conference was about tarot, about talismans, about manifesting goals with tarot, astrology. There were different subjects, and there were a bunch of popular tarot personas that were there. So let's talk about some of the conferences, some of the classes that were presented there. So Mary K. Greer, the author of Tarot for Yourself and a bunch of other books, was there. She did an exercise from the Tarot for Yourself book, which is newly published. There's the 35 years anniversary edition for this book that's published with a foreword by Benebel Wen, and she did an exercise from this book about prosperity. How do we feel about prosperity, scarcity, and what would we want to be as prosperity in our life. So the exercise is probably in her book. I haven't looked at it, but we did it in class and we talked about it in class with her. That was the subject of Mary K. Greer's presentation. Then Lori from Inner Goddess Tarot did a workshop about talismans, and she actually gave us different keys, so we could pick our own key. There were a bunch of different ones, and you pick the one you feel drawn to, you create an intention, and you also use tarot to decide how you can use it and how you can help your talisman to manifest your intention and your goals. So here's it. I'm still wearing it, and I really love that workshop because I really love talisman and all this the jewelry stuff. So I really enjoyed it. Then the author of the Light Seer's Tarot, the Sacred Oracle, and the Muse Tarot was there, and I actually didn't order the decks from Kickstarter, so I was really waiting for her to come to the festival, and I specifically asked David, the organizer, is she gonna be there? Can we buy her decks? Can we buy her decks? I want to buy her decks. And she was there, so I was lucky enough to get the Light Seer's Tarot, which is on pre-order or something on her website, but it's not there yet because the Kickstarter is done, right? And this deck is apparently going to be eventually published by Hay House. I also had it signed by her, yay! So here she signed the deck, and I really wanted to get this deck. I was sad when I didn't backed it up on Kickstarter. I just didn't see it. The art is amazing. It's amazing. She is a brilliant artist, and she actually told us that she didn't get into art school or something. Like, how can this happen? Like, look at this. It's gorgeous. It's wow. And actually all her decks, like even the Oracle, I love it too. I love the gentle colors, and it's all quality. It's amazing quality and amazing cardstock. So this is the Oracle, the Sacred Creators Oracle, and the other one I bought is the Muse Tarot. So let's see if I can get some cards out. So this would be the Fool from the Muse Tarot. This is the backs, and it's actually pink. So I totally love it, and I'm gonna work with this deck this week. Then if we go back to some of the conferences, there was Tiffany Crosera. She's from England, I think, and she was quite a charismatic personality. She did a presentation, everybody laughed. It was very funny and very joyful. She actually pointed out to the fact that on Instagram there's 5.7 million picture for hashtag tarot. So tarot is getting popular and more popular. Then Sunday, so I already started to talk about Sunday. So Sunday there was Tiffany Crosera, there was Rachel Pollack Sunday, talking about the origins of oracles, divinations, and numerology, so our numbers and how to, for example, interpret our age. Like if you're, let's say, 51, you have the Hierophant and the Magician, and you have this energy for this year when you're 51, things like that. It was very interesting also. Then after that, there was Catherine Allen, who is from Montreal, and I actually had 2 readings with her. She's a tarot reader. She's a tarot reader. She is good in astrology. She offers a bunch of services. I actually had 2 readings with her. One when I was like 18, I think. I was just finishing up college, and I had trouble to pick my university, and she was right on spot with some stuff that she told me. Like she told me she was seeing me that I was walking near a lake with this guy and a dog, and that moment happened like a year after. I was walking in a big park in Sherbrooke City. I don't remember the name of the park, and there's a lake, and I was walking with my friend, and he had his dog. So I just flashed back to that reading, and I'm like, oh wow, she was on point about that. And then I did another reading with her like 4 years ago, maybe, in Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue, which is like a surrounding city of Montreal. It was also at a point where like I needed some guidance, and there was a lot of changes in my life, and she pointed out the right things, so she was quite good. She was talking about astrology, which I really enjoyed because I'm getting into astrology more and more. I used to be, I studied astrology when I was like 12 or like even 10, I think. I read about astrology, but the books that I read were only about sun signs. So I got so bored about it, and I just quit. But I'm getting into the moon signs, all the planets, so I'm kind of being drawn to it right now at the moment. Then the conference ended with David Lacopa, the presenter, who talked about the importance of meditation in younger generations and in kids, which was very interesting and insightful. And then we ended with a gong meditation with a sound, sort of like sound healing and cleansing meditation. Everybody enjoyed the conference. At the end, everybody was standing and just clapping, and it was an amazing event to connect with more tarot people. There were definitely more people than last year, and I think this event is gonna grow into a bigger event, even a bigger event next year. So, mentioning something else, the Reader Studios tickets are open for sale if you want to attend one of the biggest events in the States, in New York, not New York City, but near the airport LaGuardia. You can look into the Reader Studio event, which is happening in April next year, and the tickets will be sold out fast, so hurry up and get them. That's about it for the Tarot Readers Festival. And I do recommend you guys attend it, and if you have any questions, you can obviously comment below, and I'll answer them. All right.